Hi, StarSeeds. How are all of you doing? I hope you're doing well wherever you are, whichever part of the country or the continent you are. I hope my tarot video finds you in great disposition. So as promised in my last video, I said that we'll do a pick a card reading, finding about what's going to happen in the next 10 days of your career, finance, and money. So let's find out and let's pray to the divine and let's sink in the energies of the universe and let's focus on this question that what's coming up your way in the next 10 days regarding your career, finance, and money. So we've got these cards. We've got Ace of Swords. Then we have the Sun card. Wonderful. And we have the Justice card. So let's start with the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords represents new ideas, and the Ace of Swords also speaks about new beginnings, new projects, new plans, and new breakthroughs. So it's absolutely one of the best cards in the tarot deck, they say. And the Ace of Swords also represents that you have mental clarity, and also there's a lot of intellectual ability, and there's clear thinking, and also at this point of time you have great ability to concentrate on your subject of interest. And the Ace of Swords also marks a new birth of a project and a new beginning, and also a new investment or a new business venture, and which involves communication, because Swords energy clearly speaks of communication. So any venture which requires you to do active communication or to be on the front wherein you're communicating. So that's something which is seen here in the Ace of Swords energy. And in some cases, it also could mean that you're in the first stages of negotiating while in a contract or on a legal matter, and also which involves money, right? And also, this is not a love reading, but still, if some people are contemplating or having love in their hearts, then this could also mean that this kind of a card showing up means that there is also, with your loved one, there's shared ideas and there's shared interest. And also this symbolizes that maybe, there is a communication with your partner which is very mental in nature, like their mental orientation and their emotional orientation is quite coinciding with yours. And also the Ace of Swords speaks of you to be having an open channel of communication, and also this discusses relationships in a very objective and in a very forthright matter. So whenever the Ace of Swords comes, it is going to represent you to have a lot of mental clarity, to have personal growth, and also there is perhaps great objective, and also the rational thinking is there. So this card is a herald of a very important new idea and a new perspective. So now we are going to jump onto the next card. So the next in line is the Sun card, and this is related to the zodiac sign of Leo, and Sun is the ruler of Leo. So the Sun card represents good fortune. It speaks about happiness, joy, harmony, and also it represents that the universe is coming together and agreeing with your path. And also it's aiding forward great movement, and it's showing you something which is much greater. So Sun also shows joy, it shows purity, innocence, enlightenment, and it shows material success, and it shows great vitality towards your successful projects. So the element here is fire, And now we all understand that the fire is a very futuristic element. So at this point of time, probably your project is very like beyond the years, beyond the time, beyond the era, and it's very future oriented, which is going to captivate or tap into the future. And also, we also understand that there is blossoming under the sun. So the sun represents a very strong individual or strong individuality. And also there is a sense of spirit. And also sun also represents the soul, is the light of the soul. So in the metaphysical ways, it's also signifying that the person has got an individual connection to the divine. So you're going to be divine guided, and you're going to have a lot of clarity, a lot of vision, and your brilliance is going to increase day by day. And also you'll be illuminating the world with this project, with your presence in the project, and is going to chase away the darkness which is caused with the confusions. And also under the bright sun, you could see your own path extremely clearly. And of course, chasing away of all trials, tribulations, all the confusions. And also this card signifies that there is release from the darkness and there is light for a reason. And you'll be shining like a beacon through the fogs of emotions. So great, very, very wonderful. This is my personal favorite in the whole tarot deck. So your energies have brought together the Ace of Wands and the Swords, which is fabulous. And now we're going to dive in the third card, the last not the least, Justice. So the Justice card is associated with the planet Venus, and the zodiac which it's associated with is Libra. So she's got the scale in her right hand, and she's got a sword in the other, which means that there is preserving of equilibrium in this case, which means that there is equilibrium between. Now there is equilibrium, there is fairness, there is truth, and there is law. You're being called to account for actions, and you will be judged accordingly. And if you've acted in alignment with your higher self, this is going to be the great good for you and also for others. Whenever the energy of the Justice card appears, you really have, maybe you're experiencing an imbalance between your physical and emotional self. And this card calls out to you to have a balance, which means you need to analyze, you need to structure, you need to have a routine, and you need to harmonize things around. So your project should be in line, and your financial condition should be improving. But maybe you're experiencing, what should I say, the equilibrium is kind of not exactly the way, or rather I should say that you're not experiencing equilibrium. So you need to understand that this card is speaking of justice, which means that you're very positively going to be served. But you've got to be really careful before signing any documents, whether legal in nature, because a dispute or a conflict could be coming around. So you need to collect all the facts, and you need to be absolutely accurate. And you're definitely embarking on a new journey with the Justice energy. And this is also signifying maybe embarking of a new relationship as well. And the Justice card indicates that this time it's excellent, and the match is also excellent. So I wish you all the best. And the business or the partnerships, you got to be very careful. You got to do discussions of whatever the roles are of the people concerned, and what are the benefits which could be generated from the new business or the new venture. And also discrepancies have to be calculated. They don't have to be missed. So to avoid future disagreements. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Starseeds. And till I meet you in the next video with a fresh topic. Of course, now the topic should be dedicated to love, because no life without love. So do like my videos, do subscribe to the channel, and share the videos to the like-minded people, so that, as I say, we evolve together, we be happy together, and we learn about the mysteries, the secrets, and we unravel in the beauty of the cosmos. And from Sara, from my channel Sara ASTROTAROT, it's a warm, warm, warm bye. And enjoy, and I'm gonna catch you at some other video, tarot video. Good day, God bless, Om Namah Shivaya, bye bye, Starseeds, bye.